Okay, everybody, this is Wordly Wise Chapter 9. Now, I've just been told that my videos are a little too long, so I'm going to try to do the Cliff Notes version of this lesson. So, first we're just going to pronounce the words together, so if you'll say them with me, that'd be so completely awesome. Abet, agile, a lot, balmy, congregate, divert, humdrum, influx, intricate, memento, query, sporadic, staple, tumult, and unseemly. Although they sort of say tumult in there, but I never hear people pronouncing it as a tumult. They always say tumult, so we're going to go with that. Anyway, okay, here we go. So to abet. You're typically going to hear the word abet when people are talking about crimes. You aid and abet somebody in a crime. It means you helped them out. You made it possible for somebody to commit a crime. For example, if your friend, say, wants to rob a bank, and they're like, hey, could you drive the getaway car? And you're like, yeah, that's not a crime. Hello, it is. It's abetting a crime. So you're helping your friend commit a crime. That's abet, to aid and abet the crime. So, hey, it's not good, The next one is agile, which is sort of like bendy. And it can also mean just like you can run really quickly. And I always think of running backs in the NFL because they're very agile. They dart around people and jump over people. And you're like, how did that little tiny guy get past all those big guys? Well, it's because he's agile, and he can do that. So it can also mean flexible too. So no, it actually doesn't. No, it's just quickness. Sorry, forget the flexibility thing. Nimble. There you go. Okay, the next word is allot, A-L-L-O-T. It's not like a space L-O-T, which is two words meaning much of something. To allot is to apportion. So I could allot you each 3 chocolate-covered strawberries because I'm just cool like that. All right, so it's to apportion it. Balmy. It just means really soothing and mild, and the only thing that I ever hear of being described as balmy is like Sundays in June. They're balmy. They're like, ooh, it's so nice out. Congregate is to gather, to come together, to group, to assemble. Kids always congregate in front of the lockers out there, and then nobody can get down the hallway. And then people get crabby. Some teachers, not me, because I don't ever really get moody or crabby, and I don't ever yell at anybody or, say, get out of my way. That's not me. That would be like Mrs. Minnelli probably or something like that. Not me. But congregating is just to kind of group up. Divert. Well, you can divert traffic if there's an accident. The police will divert traffic by putting out traffic cones, or they might put out those flares, or they might just go like this. You know how the policemen always make really mean faces when they're like, get out, go the other way. They're diverting traffic. Okay. A diversion, this is kind of funny, and if those of you who take Spanish, you may hear divertido, which is like, yay, fun time. So diversions can be, years ago, we used to sort of use that word just for fun. What do you do for diversion? What do you do for fun? That's another form of the word. It's entertaining. And I guess you could think about it, what diverts your attention from the boringness that is life. Not the boringness that is this video, because we all know how great it is. Okay, and speaking of how great it is, the next word is humdrum, which is exactly like it sounds. Humdrum, boring. Lack of excitement, humdrum. So, not this class. Humdrum would be like, humdrum. What's humdrum? What's something humdrum in our lives? Cheese sandwiches that aren't melted. That's humdrum. Cold cheese sandwiches. Just like, who wants that? All right. Yeah, it's boring, whatever. They're picking on me in the background. I just want you at home to know that. Thank you for not picking on me. I know you're not freezing my face in weird faces like this, so thank you. But here at school, right over there are kids who are kind of making fun of me. And I don't think I deserve that because there's nothing humdrum about me. Except my sweater, which I think I've had since 1983. Okay. But my hair looks, I'm having a good hair day. My hair is not humdrum, but my sweater is. All right, fine, whatever. Influx. What are we on now? How many minutes is this? Because I've been told my videos are too long. 5 minutes? Ooh, I gotta hurry. Influx. A flowing or pouring in. There could be an influx of new kids. If there are 10 new kids in a year, that's an influx. If a bunch of late papers come in, there's an influx of papers. It's like this. Okay, I'm going to just do an influx. It's like, that's an influx. All right, whatever. Intricate, complicated, having many related details or parts. There are certain things that you want to be intricate and other things that you don't. Some of my doodles are very intricate. I'm going to show you one right now. This is how I doodle. Right there. Look where. See? It's kind of intricate. Look at all those curly cues. It's just. And then I sometimes I doodle this way too. I'm an intricate doodler. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. Hi, my name is Mrs. Katz, and I'm an intricate doodler. Want to make something of it? Okay. And now, memento. I know. It's not easy being me. Can we just talk about that for a minute? Oh, no, we can't. This is too long. Okay, memento. A memento is something that you would get to remember something. So it has the mem in it, the word of mem, so memory. A memento is something that you keep so that you remember something like a souvenir that you might get. Oh, and by the way, if anybody's going to DC this year and you want to get me a snow globe with a teeny tiny Barack Obama in it and the White House, I would so totally reimburse for that because I would like to have one of those, especially as a keychain. Just throwing it out there. Or the little dog he has. I think his name is Bo. Bo in front of the White House in a snow globe keychain. That would be a great memento, I think, of my trip to Washington, D.C. that I'm not taking. Okay. A query is a question. We're moving on from that one. Sporadic means happening occasionally, not regularly. So something that would be sporadic would be snow days. Way too sporadic if you live in Morton Grove. Oh, stinking Mount Prospect had a snow day. We're like, what, a block from there, and we didn't get one. Whatever. A staple. Okay, now this is kind of a fascinating word, staple. It can be a U-shaped fastener, like this, the kind of thing that you guys like to break. And you like play with it, and then it gets jammed, and you're like, ooh, none of these staplers work. Okay, you all know what those are, but a staple can also be like a basic food element. A staple of almost every culture diet would be rice. Bread is a staple. Milk is a staple. The things that you pick up every time you go to the grocery store are your family's staples. Maybe it's Pop-Tarts for you people. I don't know. Green beans. But that's what a basic food item. Let's see. I think that's it. All right, tumult. Although, you know, it says tumult here. Don't say it like that. I'm sorry, but nobody says tumult. It's tumultuous. A tumultuous event is noisy, excitement, uproar, disturbance. There could be tumult in the hallway after somebody throws up because everyone's like, whoa, and I have an issue with that, and it's dirty, and it's messy, and ew, and I'm going to throw up too. And that's tumult. Am I right? You know I am. Okay, and then the last one is unseemly. This is sort of a British word. You don't really hear a lot of Americans saying it's unseemly. It's not suitable, inappropriate, or improper. So unseemly behavior for somebody your age would be, well, if you don't hold the door open for somebody, if you wear the same thing several days in a row, well, that's really just bad hygiene. At least in our culture. There are other cultures where people will do that. But if you, you know, if you're at a wedding and, you know, the bride hiccups and you laugh hysterically, that's kind of unseemly. You should sort of be cool about it. I don't have a great example for that one, but, you know, just basic rude, unseemly, it's just, that's it. Okay, so I'm under 10 minutes now, so A+ for me, and, Yeah, watch this again and again, and invite your family and friends and your pets to also watch this video because it's awesome! You poor kids.